Alright guys, this is jamesmlb. I'm just recording this intro again for the second time, and basically I'm just going to try and keep it short. I've just had to download their video and synchronize the sound for this critique, and yeah, there's a lot of things that I think will be important for people to listen to in this video, and I really hope you guys can listen to at least the first 10 to 15 minutes. Basically the key point is that PSA 9 Charizard base set last year in the summer was $200, and these guys are making out like $850 or $1,000 for a Charizard, which is still in print, is a normal thing, and that Shining Fates is going to be almost the same kind of hype building as Hidden Fates, which I'm not 100% sure on. They know it, but I think they're heavily going to invest in this set and just flip it afterwards. The sealed product. They know people are going to open it like Hidden Fate, so that's what I think they're doing. They haven't come back to me, I think, on my comments, so yeah, I haven't got much to go off in terms of what I said in this video before I made it. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. There's a few memes every now and then, so hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, welcome back. Hopefully the sound's going to work on this video, and today I bring you my address or critique again on another video that I've just seen. I'm actually subscribed to this channel. I subscribed to this channel from an opening they did not too long ago, but this came up in my sub box last night, and I had to comment on this because it's just so bonkers what these guys are saying. They've got tons of elite trainer boxes in the background. They know that they've been in the market for a while, and the stuff they're saying is completely wild, right? So let me just go into the video. I'm not going to comment on all 22 minutes of it. I'll try and skip to the parts which are relevant. I'll probably just watch the video full and then cut it. So yeah, here we go.
Shining Fates, right? the new release.
What's it all about?
The supposed 25th anniversary set. So everybody says.
Yeah.
So you just gotta talk a little bit about that. Talk about the direction of Pokemon. Maybe a little investing, since we do that, into the card game, and to take us off.
It's a hybrid of Hidden Fates and Shining Legends, right?
Yeah.
But now we have confirmation.
So if you take the Shining Legends and Hidden Fates set, that doesn't really feel like a 25th anniversary set.
Right. We'll get to that point.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Let's first talk about what we know so.
Okay, so first of all, like here, these two guys, I don't know if they've rehearsed this or if it's just meant to be like more of a abstract, not abstract, like more of a normal discussion between two guys, but you'd like to think they've rehearsed their points, or maybe it's used for effect, it's like to build excitement. That oh yeah, the Shining Fates isn't the 25th anniversary set. It's actually going to get onto that point later, and this guy's like got no clue.
It's going to, well, Pokemon said themselves, going to celebrate the Pokemon of the Galar region.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit about Pokemon of the Galar region?
So that's just it's not the original Pokemon. So it's an after set, and that went into a different, I can't remember exactly which version of Pokemon that came from, whether it be X, Y, Sun and Moon, or that sort of thing. But it's definitely, there's nothing relatable to the original Pokemon.
Okay. And it seems like the chase card is going to be the shiny Charizard VMAX in Gigantamax form.
So that leads me to believe that Shining Fates is not the 25th anniversary set.
Whoa. Also, the 25th anniversary set has been announced.
Okay.
And it's going to be released in October of 2021.
So that has been confirmed.
So this is what I'm saying. These two guys haven't really spoke to each other about this. They're saying two different things. This guy's saying, oh yeah, it's going to be, it might be the anniversary set. This guy's saying, no, it's been confirmed already. And it's like, why are you having this argument or this back and forth discussion on camera?
What do you think about the 25th anniversary set not coming out until October?
That is going to be insane.
Right.
So that's a long time to see what happens with the Pokemon market.
Yeah.
So is that, so them announcing that it comes out in October, is that giving them enough time to hype it up? I mean, we're talking about 9-10 months of hype.
It's gonna be a lot of hype.
A lot of hype that's gonna be brought around Pokemon. So does that entail that the Pokemon market is going to increase in value?
Well, I think that Shining Fates is going to have a lot to do with it. I think it's going to really reinvigorate people and get a lot of people interested. Shining Fates, it's going to deliver. And this is an interesting fact. Shining Fates is actually, the chase card is going to be the chase card in the Japanese set right now of Shiny V.
Right.
Right, okay, so I suppose you guys have just heard that. He's saying the chase card in Shiny Star V is the same as the chase card in Shining Fates. I honestly prefer the Champions Path Shiny Charizard, which they've put in Japanese in Shiny Star V, but obviously it's not going to be in Shining Fates, which is kind of disappointing. And I don't know why they released it early in English before the Japanese. It's apparently something they very, very rarely do. Also, this guy, he's just like getting really excited. He's getting really excited over the fact that, oh, my Pokemon product's going to increase in price before the 25th anniversary. And it's like, you know, the 25th anniversary set. And it's like, why? I think they're delaying it back to October because the hype right now and the hype and the demand right now is just so extreme that the true collectors, the true Pokemon fans who have been here for ages or are just getting back into it and they will be there for the 25th anniversary, they won't have a chance to catch it, and all these scalpers or all these investor types are just going to buy all the 25th anniversary product, and no one's actually going to open it to see what it actually has inside, which would be a real shame if they're putting so much time into what's going to be in this set.
Pay homage to Hidden Fates and Shining Legends, which were the last two sets in Pokemon that started as a Japanese print run and then became an English print run.
Interesting.
Fascinating, right?
That's good information.
That's good to know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I looked that up online.
Yeah. For what it's worth, you know, overall, when we have these cards in front of us, we can talk about the shiny Charizards seem to hold value better than, say, the Rainbows or anything else. And, you know, the Hidden Fates Charizard is holding a great value for when it came out.
Yeah.
Think about it. I mean, the PSA 10 still goes for, what, $1,500?
Right, so here's where it starts to annoy me. Where does the value of these Charizards come from? Please, like, I actually want someone to tell me this, because I think it's absolutely bonkers that these guys are talking about these values like they're normal. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. The base, like, let me just pull it up here. Pokemon price. I literally just did this before and I said this in the comments, right? Pokemon price, here we go. Charizard Holo. And then you wait for it to load. Okay, come on. So yeah, you wait for it to load, and then you come to the grade, and then say you go down to PSA 9, still a very, very good condition card, and you go back to before this year, okay, 2019, this is summer 2019, right, $200 for a PSA 9 Base Set Charizard. And these guys are talking about the Hidden Fates Shiny Charizard SV49 in PSA 10 being worth $1,500, like it's a normal thing. I am absolutely flabbergasted. Like, it's still being printed. Yeah, something that's been out of print for 18 years is like, it's $200, but something that's still being printed is $1,500. What is that about? Please, somebody tell me.
I've seen a little bit of a dip, but everything's kind of dipped, and maybe it's a little around 1,200 right now. I would say
12 to 15.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but Hidden Fates, it has a reprint right around the corner, and for some reason, it seems to be the most popular set, even though there's a reprint right around the corner. I love Hidden Fates.
Could that also have to do with the hits in it? I mean, we've opened them on the channel. You've seen hit after
it's
hit.
It's a generous set.
Yeah, it's just
right.
You get hits.
Being day for Champions Path, those chase cards had a ton of value. But we've seen those values just plummet into the ground.
No, okay, so I wouldn't say plummet.
What would you say?
Because the value is still there for a set that you can still buy. I mean, think about it. To be able to get a $850 for this card, which, you know, PSA 10 Charizard.
It's not bad.
For a set that's still
$850 for a Rainbow Charizard. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. $200 for a PSA 9 two years ago or a year ago. Base set. No one would have looked at it, man. You know, they were going. And the price wasn't going up, really. So, it's just mad. Like,
produced and still out.
Yeah.
That's not bad. And to have another
that's
one,
not bad.
Again, $850. That's not bad value for a set.
I actually love that Champions Bash Shiny Charizard artwork, but the way the price is going and the amount it's inflated, or I don't even know if it's inflated, but if you look at, like, for example, the Hidden Fate Shiny Vault, I was looking before the Glaceon GX. I was actually like considering maybe buying one or whatever. 25 to 30 pounds, say. You know, booster fresh, and yeah, the Charizard is selling for 20 times, 15 to 20 times the same, you know, the value, and they are printed on the same sheet probably, and it's like, I don't understand this whole Pokemon stuff with certain Pokemon are worth so much more. Like, why is Charizard worth so much more than an Evolution? It does not make sense to me. Especially when Pikachu is like the worldwide known thing, and we haven't had a shiny Pikachu. I think Shining Fates could very well have a shiny Pikachu, or maybe they're keeping it back for the 25th anniversary. But like, this is what I'm saying. I will definitely have to cut this video down because apparently it's 11 minutes recorded so far. But I really have some key points here, which, you know.
Right now.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
For a modern set, but just a pure volume that have gotten 10 so far, it's over 3,000 between the two of them.
Yeah. I mean, think about the Hidden Fates PSA 10 Charizard. Goes for $1,200, like you said.
Yeah.
This was released in 2018. I think it was 2018. It's right here, 2019. So this was released in 2019. So it's a year old.
It worries me that they don't even know the year of the cards that they're looking at and they're talking about. Like, it's 2019, it's a year old, just over a year old, and you're making out that it's normal, that it's meant to be over £1,000 in a PSA 10. It just doesn't make sense, guys. These prices are going down, and they must go down. If like the true collectors actually want to get these cards, not everyone's got like thousands. Not everyone's on a huge wage right now, especially with what we're going through, and it's just bonkers the price, man. Everyone's just inside, and they've spent way too much money on these cards. Like you've seen in my last video, I was just mentioning the guy who spent £1,800 on grading alone, and he's gonna get hit by grading fees and everything. It's just bonkers.
And it goes for $1,200. These you could still buy product of, and lots of it, because it's still being produced. And yeah, $850.
It's almost like we're kind of at that weird tipping point.
He knows how stupid it sounds, but then he's saying like this, talking to this guy, he's making out like it's a normal figure. It's like, which side are you on, mate?
Point between the value of the card raw to the value of it graded, because it's almost equivalent. Like a PSA 9 and this card raw are still floating like right around $400.
Right.
People are still getting $400 for these cards.
Yeah, and it's like, why is that? Why is a PSA 9 the same value as the card raw? I showed this in my last video, and but yeah, Gem Mint 10, all of a sudden PSA 10 is like this mad thing. It's like Logan Paul, Gary from Pawn Stars, like they have all these PSA 10s, and everyone's like, oh, PSA 10, oh my god. And it's like PSA 9 is still 90% there
as is, without being slabbed
up. As a collector though, of course you have people that buy these, grade them, sell them, right? But the true value in this is, what is this worth in 5 years, 3 years?
Yeah. So it's like what Jake from Pokenomics was saying is that people are buying cards right now, and they're buying graded product for not what it's worth right now, but what it's going to be worth in 5 years, when it's even like more nostalgic and all this. But it's like, why are you buying it right now? There are so many other things you could be investing into. If people saw this coming, they could have invested in Collectors Universe's stock. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but look at this. here you go. So if you do year to date, back in March when everywhere got shut down, it's $15, and now we're at 75. That's a 5 times thing. But no one really knew of PSA. That's why these share prices are so high now, because like there's only a few people who actually held shares through all this. So each share is worth more, I guess. That's my logic anyway. But also more people are submitting cards and stuff. However, I thought in the last month the price would still be going up because tons of people are submitting cards, but no, it doesn't seem to have happened. But that's, I think, partly due to this buyout that's happened, where I think the shares are actually all going to vanish because someone's bought all the shares.
Like right now,
Or what's it worth to you being in your collection?
correct.
Completing a set.
So think about something.
It's a hard card to pull.
Yeah, so think about something real quick. You kind of want to stay ahead 2 steps. So you got XY, Sun and Moon, and then Sword and Shield.
Right.
Those are the sets, right? So it's not unusual that the Charizard from XY is now popping off. It's 2 sets behind Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield. It makes sense. So when Pokemon,
It's like fashion, right?
correct, yeah. So when Pokemon releases their set after Sword and Shield, whatever that may be, then you're gonna see Sun and Moon take off.
So yeah, this guy's theory is it's all down to like nostalgia or the sets becoming old, and that's what's going to increase the price. But the XY Evolutions card, the reason why it's gone up so much, and I think tons of people, including Pokenomics and everything, can see this, is that it's because it's almost the exact same artwork as Base Set. So people who can't get their hands on Base Set because the price has gone through the roof are buying Evolutions, and they're buying Evolutions in masses because they think it's going to have the exact same effect as Base Set. But however, if they reprint Base Set, if they reprint Base Set as Evolutions this year, all these Evolutions boxes are going down, the booster prices are going down, the singles prices are going down, the graded price are going down, because even more people will be submitting these Charizards because they've finally got one. And we're already going to have an influx in the market of Evolutions Charizards. It is mad. I really wish I had one, but I still don't, so I don't have any Charizards right now.
You're gonna see these cards, which of course that one's a hyper rare. But so the reason why I own these cards isn't for the quick, whatever. But then, think about 25th anniversary coming, and then you get past that. What is this? Was 20th anniversary? What is this gonna sell for then?
Right. Well, I'm anticipating that this new collection, Shining Fates, is going to, just from a collector standpoint, cause the Pokemon market to go up.
I think you're going to see over the next year the Pokemon market.
Yeah, there's so many good hits that's being announced in here. Not outside of just a Charizard. There's actually the second highest chase card, it says here, is a full art Marnie.
That's insane.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. So, excuse me if I'm new to all this, and I've only been around the last couple of months, but Marnie, who the hell is Marnie? To those who've been around this for years, like, started from the beginning, Misty, Sabrina, Erica, the original females in the series. Who the hell is Marnie? That's why I asked, because I don't know who the fuck Marnie is. And it's just like, why is all this hype around Marnie as a card? I don't see it personally, and yeah, I'd be selling Marnie if I got it as a card to try and fund a Charizard personally. Or whatever, like I'd buy like 5 Laprases for the price of a Marnie.
Yeah, that's
gonna interest a lot of people that maybe aren't interested in the typical chase cards that are there right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But also there's all these shiny cards. There's a shiny Rillaboom, shiny Lapras, shiny Toxtricity, shiny Grimmsnarl. There's even a shiny blue Ditto VMAX.
That's awesome. I would definitely own that
It's gonna
card.
be sick, right?
Yeah, the Ditto cards are cool. However, like most of the shiny cards in Shiny Star V, this is what stopped me from buying a box or a couple boxes myself, is that most of the shiny cards aren't interesting to someone who's been around Pokemon or played Pokemon Go in the last 5 years, because half of these Pokemon weren't even in Pokemon Go. Never seen a Toxtricity in my life, never seen Willaboom, whatever. What we want is Pikachu, Dragonite, Lapras, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard. I'm a huge fan of Kingdra. I'm collecting a lot of Kingdra right now and Porygon. But yeah, that's me. Yeah, Kingdra and Porygon are the two kind of underground cards, I guess, that I'm buying at the minute because I think they're quite cool. And Gyarados is quite cool, but Gyarados is quite loved by many as well, especially the red versions. They're really cool. But yeah, let's carry on.
Everybody loves Ditto.
Who doesn't want a shiny blue Ditto VMAX? It's gonna be worth $40 to $50 right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's
yeah. This is another thing. I don't understand how people could say like a Ditto. Okay, cool. Ditto VMAX is going to be worth $50 straight on release. $50. $50, man. Like, I don't know where these guys get these flipping crazy price ideas from, but it's mad. Like 20 or 30 maybe, but even still, like, there's going to be a lot of this product open.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be sick. And of course, the Eevee VMAX as well, which is going to be on the ETB.
Yep. Yeah, so I mean, Shining Fates is definitely going to be a set that's going to set up the October 25th anniversary. I mean, you think about Shining Legends and Hidden Fates and those two sets, people love those things. You know why? Because there's hits. Shining Legends, every single pack had a holo.
Yeah.
Every single one. But it wasn't like Champion's Path. I mean, it was like fire hits, you know? And then Hidden Fates, you had the big shiny pools or the shiny vault. So Shining Fates is going to set up what you're going to see is to be a huge year, just insane year next year in Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it.
I think 2021 is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see even more people have been pulled into the market with all the publicity lately, whether you like however it became public or not. It still happened, and so a lot more people are aware. But when you go out and casually buy a set and it ends up being Shining Fates and you open it, you're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be so much fun to open.
Absolutely. And
okay, so yeah, this is what people are saying regarding Hidden Fates and Shining Fates. We still don't know what the unboxing experience is going to be like. However, like with Hidden Fates, it seems like 80% of the cards in the packs are just commons and uncommons, which you've like seen. You know, you'll see them hundreds of times by the time you open like loads of packs, and all you're looking there for is a reverse holo and whatever the back card is, the rare if it's a holo rare or whatever. But actually, I think you either get a reverse holo or you get a shiny vault card. You don't get a reverse holo and a shiny vault card in the same pack. So it's good if you want to collect the reverse holos, but I've actually personally just gone and bought the Hidden Fates reverse holos, most of them, because if I do get a chance to open them, I don't want to be like missing reverse holos. Like they'll probably go up in price eventually, but there's so many out there right now that they're cheap to get and way cheaper than buying the packs. So all I'm looking for now is the shiny vault cards and maybe the non-holos of the other cards, but like the non-holos will just come from opening the packs, you know. So that's my take. It's definitely not going to be like Shiny Star V, I think, unless they do something mad where it's like 3 or 4 holos per pack. But I don't think we'll see that for this price. Yeah, I think it will increase like a lot of hype around Pokemon, but I don't think it's going to be the same as Hidden Fates by any means, really, in terms of the Pokemon featured, unless they put a Pikachu in it, which they might. We still don't know. Or if they're going to have a shiny Reshiram or something.
You know, more people are getting into the hobby, regardless of the publicity that it's getting or the attention it's getting from celebrities.
Oh yeah, shiny Celebi. The Celebi's on one of the mini tins.
More people are getting into this set because of the things going on around us. They're looking for things to do that you can collect with your kids and get back into it because not really much else to do right now.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's everybody's blaming the increase in value and this whole hype thing. Do I agree that the Logan Paul hype caused a skyrocket soar in prices of Pokemon? Yes, of course it did.
Yeah, so these guys agree that Logan Paul's fight caused a huge increase in prices, but also they're saying like people haven't got much better to do, and I totally agree. That's what a lot of people reckon, and I'm included in it myself. I probably wouldn't be getting into Pokemon so soon again, but yeah, whether that's going to continue for another year, it depends. Everywhere's trying to get back to normal, aren't they? And yeah, unless something happens where everyone's got to be locked down for another year, I really don't see the same thing happening on the same kind of mass hype level. But we don't know what Logan Paul's got in store, really. He might do something again around February time.
100%.
But it was already getting hot before that.
Yeah.
People, because of everything going on, the outside world that we had no control of, people were looking for something to do inside their home with their kids and to, do these things. I mean, you think about with Amazon and online ordering, it's easy. You don't have to go to the store and chase it. You can order off Amazon.
So yeah, regarding ordering off Amazon, here in the UK, that's not really a possible thing. Amazon don't really have much Pokemon product, or at least when I checked in, like from October onwards, I haven't seen any really good stuff like Hidden Fates or any Elite Trainer boxes sold and dispatched by Amazon themselves. Only third parties, and at that point, why are you buying off Amazon as well? I think because usually the prices are about 10% higher because Amazon fees hit hard. So yeah.
Amazon, you can order off sites and have it delivered to your house. You open it with your kids and play or collect or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Right, and taking a step further into the investor spectrum, which if you're a collector, you're also an investor. Yeah. There's no way to keep your shirt in this hobby without buying and selling as well. Is the fact that there's so much uncertainty and instability right now that collectibles were a creative form of investment for a lot of people. Yeah. Because you know why? Because there's nostalgia. And I question you, I challenge you to find any other investment or quality worthwhile product that can compete with nostalgia.
I'm with you 100%. I mean, you know me, I'm an investor into stocks and I'm an investor into real estate. I would 100% believe in real estate because, and this isn't a shot at the stock market and stock investors, but I pulled all my money out of the stock market to buy Pokemon because similar to real estate, see like this
real estate is an emotional business as well.
And this is real. It's your home. I can touch this. Yeah. I own this. Like, it sits here. I own this. And so the stock market is so volatile. Yes, there was a dip. Don't call it a crash. It was this dip after the Logan Paul era. Yeah. But there's the TCG in general increases in value. And I think, honestly, I would even say it's safer than stocks.
Well,
yeah, this guy's just dumbfounded by that statement. This guy, look at his face. Look at, like, how can you say that with so much confidence? Oh yeah, this is probably safer than stocks, or it's better than stocks. Like, stocks, they go up, they go down, and you normally have a lot of news articles regarding when it's going to go up and when it's going to go down. So, for a ton of people tomorrow or next week, you're not going to keep track on every country's lockdown, I assume. Like, people might just lose interest in Pokemon, and unless you're looking at that kind of information, which I doubt these two are, like, you're not going to know. You're not going to know until it hits you, and it's just ridiculous. But I guess you don't have to monitor it quite as, like, every minute, every 5 minutes as stock prices or any kind of, like, trading like that.
Yeah, I believe so. Since the very inception of Pokemon, the prices have only risen. We talked about it before, even during time.
That's because the Pokemon sets back in the day and EX era, which is when I started really buying packs and stuff, they are just so good now compared to what we have right now. And that's just the truth of it. I think Vivid Voltage is going to be a really nice set for years to come. And so Vivid Voltage is going to be one of those where people are going to look back and think, crap, this was actually a really good set. Pikachu also is in there. But the Amazing Rares are a new thing for the English sets. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to have them in Shining Fates. Someone said there is information about it. I'm not sure if they're going to be in Shining Fates as well. Yeah, I guess they have to do something to make up for the Pokemon's Pokemon list in the set, really.
Times of recession, Pokemon and other TCGs have only increased in value.
Now, listen, that's not me saying, I'm not a financial advisor by any means.
Of
That's
course.
my personal.
Do not make any investments based on our discussion.
Yeah,
please.
but this is just personal opinion.
Yeah.
But coming from, I do invest in stocks. I invest in a lot of things. I've done rental properties, flips, and everything. I like collecting these cards more than I like stock investing. I still love investing in real estate. That's still my favorite.
Yeah, this is fun.
But this is fun.
It's nostalgia, and it's
and to make a good return on your money with the cards, it doesn't take as much needed money invested as it does in the stock market.
Yeah, you want to talk about percentage returns?
Yeah.
If you're even close to 100% return on something in stocks, that's ridiculous. But
the average, I think, is like 4 to 5% a year.
4 to 5% a year. Yeah. How many times have you bought a card for, let's just say, $200, gotten it graded, and then sold it for $700?
Right.
Yeah. So how bonkers is that? Is that in stocks or in any other kind of form of investment? You can't just do this. You can't just send it somewhere, get it graded, and double the value. Or this guy's saying that you buy a card for 200 and sell it for 700, and this is what he says.
That's 125%.
125%, right? So 3.5 times is 125. It's 350%. Or 250% return.
I mean,
of course, that's the quick cash too.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about long term.
Long term holds.
Think about this hidden fates. Okay, you pay $1,200.
What's the percentage return on a booster box that you bought in early 2000s?
Look at Evolutions.
100,000%.
If you would have bought Evolutions 6 months ago for $100, it's now worth $450.
Yeah.
In 6 months.
Yeah.
That's
sure.
Over quadrupled.
Okay, so I think the rest of it is just them talking about their theories of the 25th anniversary set, but I'm not going to go into that right now. It's still quite a long way away, but my point was what these guys were talking about, and Evolutions has gone up for the reasons I've said. It's a reprint of Base Set. People want Base Set, but they can't get it. But yeah, it's cool, but there's so many printing issues with Evolutions. I don't think people realise that. Why sell it for hundreds and hundreds when it's not a perfectly printed set? Original Base Set was better printed. Makes Hidden Fates look like a perfectly printed set, and Hidden Fates wasn't printed the best, but it's still got such a good reputation. So yeah, I'm now going to cut this down and hopefully make it a bit short. It's apparently 35 minutes right now, so if it's less than 35 minutes, I've succeeded in cutting this video down, and hopefully I've kind of addressed what these guys are saying, and it's all in fair use. I'm just trying to comment on what they're doing and what they've said. It's not I'm not trying to steal your content, guys. All right, so yeah, this has been James. I'm out. Peace.